Diamondbacks give the baseball to Zach Gallen tonight. Zach has only one win in his last 5 starts, but pitching here at home might be just what he needs.
At home in 13 starts since the 22 All-Star break, he's 10-1 with a .84 ERA.
That's scary good.
Yeah, really good.
And Stephen Kwan, the outstanding left fielder for the Guardians, will lead it off.
Ground ball and a diving attempt by Rojas, but it's in the left field. And a leadoff single for Stephen Kwan.
Here is Ahmed Rosario, the shortstop. Bounced up the middle. Cattell for 1 and 2. Well, here is the big man in this lineup, the switch hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez, one of the best players in the game. Belts it, but right at Cattell. And a short first for Zach Gallen. Diamondbacks coming up against former D-back Touki Toussaint.
Touki Toussaint making his Guardians debut. Called up from AAA today. A late change. Their scheduled starter, Tristan McKenzie, was scratched with right elbow discomfort. They really had to scramble the Jets to get some live bodies up here, and Toussaint winds up with the start. Pavin Smith leads it off.
Big bouncing ball to Andres Jimenez. He'll throw out Pavin Smith, 1 down.
Marte bats second. Big home run here against the Phillies yesterday.
And that's ball 4. He walked him that time. And Marte goes to first base with his 26th walk of the year.
Corbin is 5th in the National League in hitting, batting .306 on the year. You see that 977 OPS. Only Ronald Acuna Jr. has a higher OPS in the National League.
Swing and a miss. Struck out Corbin Carroll on a good curveball. 2 down.
Christian in 13 games against American League teams here this season has hit 5 home runs and knocked in a dozen. So he's feasted on AL pitching.
Drives this one toward the pool. Marte's on the move. It's off the wall. Cattell will score. And Christian Walker's RBI double makes it 1-0 D-backs.
Nice job by Christian Walker. Caught a break there. That ball didn't bounce up and get into the pool. It stayed in play. Boy, that's just a nice swing right there. He stays right through it, shoots it into that right center field gap.
But he picked a beautiful spot right there, split the gap, and Cattell scored easily.
First baseman Josh Naylor leads off the Guardians second against Zach Gallen.
Really chased a high fastball. Gallen gets strikeout number 1.
Really just a good pitch when you're up ahead in the strikes. You got to go right up the ladder right here. You'll see him set up high, chases it. Right when you get about halfway through that swing, you're telling yourself no, when it's too late.
Second baseman Andres Jimenez.
Where's Zach Gallen? That curveball. He's set down 5 in a row. He's got 2 strikeouts and a double play behind him.
Chance for Perdomo's had a big month of June so far at the plate.
1 out. McCarthy at third. Moreno's at second. Perdomo hits a fly ball to right field. Brennan has room. Here comes McCarthy with that speed. Gabby tags up as well. The RBI for Perdomo, and it's 2-0 D-backs.
This is where you got to do your work. The bottom part of the order. You got to get those 1, 2, 3 innings.
Cam Gallagher, the hitter, the catcher.
Got him. Fastball did the trick. 3 strikeouts for Gallen, who set down 8 straight and leads it 2-0.
Gallen blew through the lineup the first time through and trying to make it another 1, 2, 3 inning here in the 4th.
Jose Ramirez, this guy's had a great career already, and he's still very young.
Swung on, and there's a high fly ball. Deep right field. Home run. Jose Ramirez. And the Guardians are on the board. 2-1 Diamondbacks.
Baby, that was a no doubt about it shot.
Yes, indeed. He threw him a slider, and that's Jose put it on the board. So he cuts it in half. 2-1 ball game.
3 consecutive 2-out walks out, loaded the bases, and that's going to be it. Here comes Tito Francona.
And Touki Toussaint, the one-time Diamondback draftee who stepped in as a last-minute replacement for the injured Tristan McKenzie, will not survive the 4th.
Curry, C-U-R-R-Y, is the new pitcher for the Guardians.
Diamondbacks with a big 2-out threat in this 4th inning, leading the Guardians 2-1.
And a weak ground ball to Jimenez. He'll throw him out. Curry does the job, gets him out of trouble. Diamondbacks leave him loaded. It's 2-1 Arizona through 4.
And the Guardians have 2-1 and 2 out for Cam Gallagher.
Got him to chase the curve again. That's been an effective pitch for Gallen. And he strands 2. Strikeout number 5 for Zach. Hanging on to a 2-1 lead.
6th inning in this ball game. Still 2-1 D-backs leading the Guardians. And back to work goes Zach Gallen when he struck him out swinging. And that's strikeout number 6 for Gallen.
Here's Josh Naylor, a couple of strikeouts. He's got a 14-game hitting streak coming into this one.
There goes Ramirez. Swing and a miss. Got him with a curveball. 7 strikeouts for Gallen, who is through 6 with that 2-1 lead.
Somehow, some way, the D-backs got to get some more runs here. They're up 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Pavin 0 for 2 with a walk. Pavin Smith dunks it into left center. Here comes Perdomo. Diamondbacks have a 3-1 lead.
That's just what the D-backs needed right there. A clutch hit with a man in scoring position. Nice job by Pavin Smith. Inside out right here. Just kind of slices that ball right over the shortstop.
3 consecutive hits. Yeah, it does become kind of sharks in the water when they get this offensive momentum. Corbin Carroll will be the hitter.
Fair ball down the line, and here we go. Pavin will score. Cattell will stop at third, an RBI double for Corbin Carroll. And it's 4-1. 4 consecutive hits.
Boy, this one makes him so good. Watch this swing right here. Just flat through the zone. Stays on the baseball that pitches away and just shoots it to left field.
RBI for Carroll, number 36 on the year. 82 through 6 innings for Zach. He'd like to get through 7 and maybe even 8 tonight.
Walker's got it. Zach Gallen, 7 innings of a 1-run ball. No walks and 7 strikeouts. And now a pair of 2-out base runners for Ketel Marte.
Patel slaps it up the middle and throw into center field. Rojas will score. Pavin's in at third, and it's 5-1.
Boy, just a nice pitch. Tried to go on the outer half one more time. Marte does a nice job of staying in the middle part of the field.
Diamondbacks trying to snap a 3-game losing skid. They have a 5-1 lead as we start the 9th here at Chase Field. Scott McGough, his 32nd appearance of the year.
Reaches out, knocks that one down, and collects the out. A rocket right back up the box.
Well, not only that, but I think that'll end a hitting streak for Naylor.
You're right. 14 games, a career high. He's 0 for 4. That one should have kept the streak alive. And McGough out away from shutting this one down. Here's an inning.
Got him. There's the splitter. McGough shuts the door. And the Diamondbacks snap that 3-game losing streak. They have still yet to lose 4 in a row this year. And they beat the Guardians 5-1.